This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kylie.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
All right, so here to defend herself or continue the verbal bashing, we have
Mom.
Diane
No.
in studio.
The only reason Mom's here right now is because she called me up and requested to be on the podcast. And I said, come down, we're recording.
Well, I have to come to ending of this story.
The truth. Tell us.
No one knows what the story is. You told me because you're saying we said something that offended you on the last podcast?
Yeah.
Or not offended you, or you had to tell us some more details about it.
Well, the whole details, and this is about the outhouse. I don't know if you guys remember.
It's so funny today. A guy at swimming was like, "Hey, I want to listen to your podcast." So he goes on there,
Do you?
and
No.
and
Yeah.
he reads the name of the podcast, and it says, "Take me out to the Sonny Hut." And he goes, "That's weird."
That is.
Now, do you call it a Sonny Hut or outhouse?
You can call it.
I mean, it's technically, I think, an outhouse, but our local company is Sandy Hut.
Yeah, or they call it Johnny on the Spot.
That's like different
Sonny
companies.
Hut.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's Sandy Hut.
Sandy Hut.
We've
I
had
didn't
this
know because I've never went
conversation.
in one in years.
Until the other day, you went in one.
You went in a few.
I was very impressed.
Oh, that's nice.
You're very impressed by a Sonny Hut.
Well-
they call them porta potties.
Porta
is what
potty.
they call them.
Yes, that's what it is. A porta potty. An outhouse is like a built-in feature, isn't it?
I'll
Of,
tell
like
you
your
what-
home.
I'll tell you what. Most women wouldn't be caught dead in a Sonny Hut.
I wouldn't.
Sandy
I'd
Hut.
rather like poop
Oh.
on the side of the road.
Well,
Right.
uh,
That was next.
that was next. That was almost next. So
It was either poop in the porta potty or poop in the Audi.
well, yeah,
Porta Audi,
Yeah.
I didn't have any problem.
Next to Dad.
Yeah,
potty Audi.
I didn't have any problems on the airplane, except our seats were right behind the toilets.
We
The bath-
talked about that last week. You purposely sit next to the bathrooms of a
but
plane.
I'm not doing it again because I was on the window side and your dad was on the aisle. But being on the aisle, you notice more things.
Well, yeah.
Well, there's a difference between
also
you
get
and Dad.
bumped a
First of all,
lot, is
Dad
my
can't
guess.
smell. You can.
It does not smell. The grossest, scummiest people went in there, and they're in there forever. And they have a certain thing in there. Ask anybody; they don't smell.
They have a spray. I saw it. They left it on the counter.
A spray or something
No,
that
you don't
vacuums out the
spray-
smell.
No,
on the
there's a
plane.
special airplane spray. I think the stewardess left it on the counter.
Well, people don't use that.
I think the
maybe
stewards
maybe it's
do.
the soap when you wash your hands, but the
It's
thing
true though.
that,
I never smell
They
when I
must
go
have a
in there.
good like air system.
Yeah,
flow
it's
thing
probably
going in
sucking
there.
out the
Now,
smell of the
everybody,
bathroom.
I'm sure, if you sat right behind there, the problem is people don't shut the door. And my husband
You mean when they
says-
come out?
Yeah.
They leave the bathroom and then they
Like
don't
with a
shut,
crack
and
in
then
it.
they
Yeah,
leave the
I
bathroom.
can see a kid not knowing how, but adult men and women.
Maybe they think like you'd leave it open for the next person.
No, you always
No,
shut. I always
shut the
it.
door.
Even when the
No.
person's waiting right there, I shut it and
Maybe
they
it's
open
the
it
first time
themselves.
flying. I don't know.
Yeah,
Try to
right.
give them the benefit of the doubt.
So your
Maybe
dad
they're gross.
started getting mad at me because I kept going, you left the door open.
Oh no! You told every person that.
Not
You were,
everybody.
you were telling people that? That's so
Well,
embarrassing.
Yeah, but then
Do you want to play with your mom?
We're
No.
sitting right behind. We're sitting right there. You're supposed
I'd be
to
like,
shut the door.
that's your problem, lady. You're sitting by the bathroom.
Yeah. Then this
Right.
little
You actually signed up for this seat.
Right.
this little kid didn't know how to open the door, and I said, "Somebody help him open the door." The stewardess came, helped him open the door. He went in there. Okay, he's in there forever. There's no mom. There's no nothing. He's like 6.
It's like running, going to the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
I
hard.
said, "That's it. I'm going to open the door." And so right at that time, the stewardess came, and I go, "He's been in there forever. I don't know."
Did
where
he
his
latch it? So it's locked?
She showed him how.
Oh, okay.
So I go, "He's been in there forever." His parents never came looking for him. Nothing.
They're like, what's going to
We're
happen
sitting
on a
up-
plane? It's
No, but what
fine.
do the parents think when the kid's gone that long on a plane? Think about it.
Taking a dump?
Well, not taking a dump, but they're just like, is he okay? What's he doing? Is he playing in there?
Yeah,
Is he
playing.
playing in the
He's playing
sink,
in
and
Yeah.
plugging it up and playing with it? You
can't
the
really
kids
plug
do.
it
So
up.
he came out and he looked normal, but he was in there forever. And so I felt like I was a stewardess because I was getting up, shutting the door, telling them to shut the door.
Didn't you want to be a stewardess at one time in your life?
Yeah, I did. I could be a good one.
Like a Pan Am stewardess, or you wanted to
Yeah.
be, or what did you want to be? Because
I just wanted to be a stewardess. I just thought it was a cool job. to
and that
wear
was
the
like in
outfits.
1968 or
Yeah.
something.
Is this one like the height of your anxious flying was at its peak.
Yeah.
Because I don't see this going well.
I think you would have had a problem being a stewardess.
I think you'd have a huge problem.
No.
I think you would have
Yeah.
spent your time in the bathroom.
No. Mom would have
Eric
been.
just makes me like
Every
that.
single guy on the plane would have been flirting with Mom. She'd have been talking
don't-
and flirting.
don't-
She'd been sitting
Yeah.
on people's laps and
Didn't
stuff and get in
flights
trouble.
used to
Back
not
in-
do well on your tummy before, like, we're
Yeah, but not when she's.
Well,
I'm talking when she's 18 years old.
I don't know when you're working. I don't know. I don't remember. But
I'm saying Mom would have been a great
I would have
stewardess.
liked to have done that. But then
You would not have been around.
I would not have been around.
No,
'cause
I
my
wouldn't have
dad.
had any
No,
kids.
Mom would have had 8,000 boyfriends. That's
Right.
what I'm getting
Yeah.
at. They
I
would
had so
they would have
many-
seen the blonde, the tan,
you wear all
skinny
these
blonde coming
real,
down the thing. And,
real cute outfits. With
Right.
your red tie,
yeah.
blue outfits.
Yeah, they were like the red scarf, you know. And,
Yeah.
Back in the old days, you had to be good looking to be a
Correct.
stewardess.
Oh yeah. Now, well,
Go fly
people
Singapore
are
Air.
retiring at my age.
Right.
You know, in their 70s. They've been a stewardess that long.
I mean, I don't want to sound
Possibly.
I don't want to sound weird, but I can't stand when a stewardess has a big wide butt and are going down the aisle and they hit everybody. Bing, bing, bing. I'm like, you probably shouldn't be a stewardess.
yeah,
That is
you
it.
can't fit
It's
that
time.
The
aisle.
aisles are too narrow,
Yeah.
especially if it's a gross old guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know when guys started being stewardess.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think a couple years ago. I mean, way more than that.
I don't know.
But I don't. I mean, I'm not sexist or anything.
You're not?
But I don't know if guys should be stewardess.
Well,
I say it all the
years
time.
ago,
Who's
I mean,
going to help Skylar put her luggage up?
yeah, years ago.
People can do that.
Well, years ago, I didn't. You know, back in the old days, we'd say, "Oh, they're gay," but
Right.
Some
now-
of them are.
some of them are. But we met this really nice one, has a family, and he was raised in Hawaii, and he's married. You know, but Dad thought he was gay.
There's a lot of perks to being a flight attendant.
yeah,
You
yeah,
get to fly. Your family gets to fly for like free.
free.
Yeah.
You get
That's
to
why Mark-
you get
yeah.
to travel a lot and see a lot of places.
You know who should be a flight attendant is Mel, because then their family could fly for free.
Oh yeah,
Well.
her white hair going down the aisle.
Oh, she's
Right.
perfect.
But
She'd
what
be
I,
perfect
what I
one.
was getting at is flight attendants used to be very attractive too. If you're a flight attendant, you're like a model.
Well, I thought you
It
were
was a
supposed to
requirement.
look good. I mean, you know,
It was a
not that I thought I
requirement back
did,
then.
but you know, I thought
No, you would have been a perfect. You would have been a perfect flight attendant.
I
Mom.
worked at Disneyland instead.
Right.
Anyway, but that was a dream come true, but I didn't even ever think that. But yeah,
It's too
so-
late now. You're not going to be one.
no. In my next life. Well, what's going on is that the Sandy Hut thing is no big deal. We're driving back, and
This is after you got off the plane
yeah,
from Hawaii.
we didn't eat any more food. And
Just
so
Ritz Crackers.
You didn't go to
Just
In-N-Out Burger like
just
you
the
usually
Ritz
do?
Crackers.
no, I don't do that. Ate Ritz Crackers.
Okay.
And you know,
No,
you
don't
can't
do
eat
that.
one. I don't even know what. They're from the plane.
You ate a whole sleeve of Ritz Crackers.
Probably.
Okay, got it.
Well, it killed me. I will never eat at the hotel or
I'm pretty sure it's the sleeve of Ritz Crackers that did it.
Well, when Davey and I used to do, when we were really young, we used to do a fart tape. And the thing
Right.
that would make us fart is we'd eat a sleeve of crackers and
Right.
drink a bunch of water. So
oh,
I think that's what.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what would make us
That's
fart.
what you did.
So I had that and a bunch of drinks.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, so we're going over here. Anyway, so the thing that's so nice is that we got to Tahoe, and around the corner was our yard,
Oh, how
a
nice.
concrete yard.
I want to take a shit with a bunch of
With the
construction
outhouse.
guys.
There's nobody there.
That was the weekend.
There was nobody there. I was on the weekend.
Do they come clean it on Saturday morning? It
But-
was not the weekend. It was a Thursday.
To make a long story
It's
short,
not very busy.
to make a long story short, I couldn't even get out of the car.
Did you shut the door?
Yes, but I was very impressed how clean it was and didn't smell.
All right.
That's the end of my story.
They maybe just came and replaced
I think
it.
the moral of the whole story is don't eat a whole sleeve of Ritz Crackers.
I think that is the moral of
Well,
the story.
your dad ate some, but nothing.
Not a sleeve.
Yeah. You think Jelly Roll eats a sleeve of Ritz
sleeve?
Crackers on the
I'm
plane on
sure
his
he eats
private
5
jet?
sleeves. They
So
probably
maybe
came
if you
4 or
want
5
to
sleeves
clear
of
your
them.
system out, like you need to, like I haven't
Actually-
gone. I'm gonna eat a sleeve
Yeah.
of Ritz Crackers.
Kyle's getting
Kylie.
Miralax. And all,
Right.
no,
I
she's
just
doing
need a
Miralax
sleeve
and
of
all this
Ritz
stuff.
Crackers.
You can eat a sleeve of Ritz
Kylie.
Crackers.
There we go. You
And drink the
figured it
water.
out.
Yeah.
You're sticking those butter bullets up your butt. You could just be eating Ritz Crackers.
Oh,
Right.
my God.
Who knew?
You ever done that before, Mom? Stuck one of those laxatives up your
Oh,
butt?
yeah.
I was gonna say for sure.
I used them on you when you were a baby.
I'm
I
not sure
mean-
if that's safe. So many things are connecting here.
No, you
That's
just,
kid-
what-
my kid
what's
won't
happening
poop.
in
Here
your
we go.
adult life.
you just hold it with your hand. It makes you go.
All right. Now, Kylie, I do need the counseling.
Right.
Let's take it back.
Remember the childhood trauma we were talking about? Here we go.
I'm discovering it.
Yeah.
I thought something was wrong.
no.
Yeah.
You thought he saw him. You were a baby. You just born.
Right.
I am pretty sure you're not supposed to give a baby laxatives.
He hasn't taken his first poop yet.
No,
Let's
you
put
never
it.
let go of it.
What?
You just
You put half the bullet in and hold on
you
to
put
it?
it make. Well, I'm not going to say it on.
Well, this was years. I'm 54 years old. I don't think it's like it's child abuse
I don't
anymore.
think CPS is coming
It might
after
have been
you.
child abuse then, but not
Right.
now. I won't tell on you.
Years ago, decades ago, when you had
Yeah.
a baby in 1970,
Yeah.
you would hold the laxative and stick it in and pull it out, stick it in and pull it, and then it make them go. You don't leave it in.
So you're just
I
like
never
rubbing it
heard
on the
of that
hole.
before. That is
Yeah.
a new one here.
Yeah, that's what us we used
Do
to
you think
do.
a doctor knows about that? Did a
They-
doctor tell you to do it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is
They
interesting.
call it suppository.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, anything up your butt's a suppository.
Yeah, but we
Is
didn't.
it
Yeah.
a
I
I
finger?
know. Oh.
no,
Quiet.
a medication up your butt is a
Oh,
No, I
suppository.
didn't come on to talk about that.
Okay, all
I
right.
come
You
on to
started.
straighten.
A finger's a finger.
I came on to straighten something out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So what did we straighten out? The
Don't eat Ritz
Sandy hat
Crackers.
that was
No,
clear.
don't eat Ritz
Sandy
What
hat was
caused
clear.
it?
Don't eat Ritz Crackers, and you don't have to be a model to be a stewardess. That's what we.
Yeah.
That's what we. That's
Oh,
what we.
okay.
Yeah.
We cleared it up. Cleared.
Yeah. That's what we. That's what we figured out.
Okay.
There's one other thing before we get off the airplane topic. Did you see last week an Alaska Airlines flight had to turn around and land because the bathroom toilets were overflowing and flooded the aisle?
my
and so
God.
the flight attendants were putting paper towels down all on the aisle.
Oh, my
and
God.
they had to turn the flight around and land.
What
Yes.
airlines?
Alaska.
Oh my god.
Same one where the door blew off.
Right.
Wow.
Get it together, Alaska.
Actually,
That's not their fault.
it would have been great if that
Right,
would have been the
people were
one with
throwing up.
No, that would have been the good one if the door blew off and then the
Oh, you'd be like,
water.
"Oh my God,
and
I can
sucked,
breathe."
Sucked
Yeah.
all the water
Everybody's
out of
holding
there.
their
Unless you're
feet up.
sitting there and it's like blowing in your face.
What would you do, Mom, if you're sitting on the flight
I-
and you have your seatbelt on and you're on the window and the side of the plane flies off? Would you think you would have a heart attack and die, or would you be like just sitting there frozen?
That seemed to be what people
I
did,
mean,
weirdly.
I think you go into shock.
I
But
think that's what
let
happened.
me tell you.
Because the
so
mask
scary.
comes down too. Like,
Yeah.
you have
I
to
mean,
mask up.
you probably go numb, like you're crashing.
Well,
like you go into
right.
shock.
See, we were sitting in the emergency seats. So they said you pull this latch and then you show the people how to get out. And I said,
Dad's
When-
gonna do that.
I go, when do we go out?
At
They
the
go
end.
at the end, and I go,
Oh no, you go out first.
You don't. But
I said,
You're closest. Pull the door off, let yourself out, and you
No,
can be
that's-
outside the plane helping
said-
people. I'm not helping people.
at the
inside.
bottom. I'm
have-
going to catch you at the bottom.
I
I'll
didn't
be down
really,
at the bottom
I
of
didn't
the
really
slide.
want to tell them, but I'd probably be the first one out.
I guarantee you'd be the first one out. The biggest, you'd
I
have
go,
the
the
biggest
door opens
reaction
that
ever.
easy. They showed me the
it's
door.
not that easy.
He says it's real easy.
No, it's actually though. Like if you were sitting there mid-flight,
Yeah.
you cannot open the door. Like it's physically impossible.
Oh,
There
yeah,
has to be like
mid-flight.
there has to be
Oh.
like certain things that happen that therefore I think it's like a pressure drop.
Well,
stuff
they
like
might
that.
release when you get on.
Yeah.
If you're sitting on the ground or crash, then you can
something.
probably
Yeah,
pull it off.
Well-
you cannot open it mid-flight.
Well, hopefully we never
Yeah.
find out.
Like,
None of us.
If you're feeling like suicidal, you cannot open it
Yeah.
mid-flight.
And your father said, keep your seatbelt on so you don't get sucked out the window.
Right.
Anyway,
know.
and we always sit there, but what a way to go.
we
Who
sat in
knows?
emergency exit row on the way back
did.
from Hawaii too, and it was great.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing, though, is that what are the chances of you actually having to use that emergency exit because you're probably dead? Just saying.
Well,
Most likely you are.
Right.
this other
You can
couple,
make a water landing.
this other
When
couple,
that has happened once,
yeah,
I don't know.
and that was Sully Sullivan,
yeah. This
whatever his
that's
name
true.
was.
this
And
other,
that is immediately
yeah.
after takeoff.
Yeah, do you know he lives in Marta's camp in Truckee?
I did not.
Yeah. Dad told me.
I think they did his foundation.
Dad did
cool.
it.
Yeah, Dad did the foundation.
the foundation.
Mark, either one.
Well,
And you just broke an NDA. Just joking.
yeah.
Sorry,
knows?
Sully.
I'm
No,
just
you
joking.
don't give a shit about Sully, Tom Hanks, whatever his name is.
So this other couple was sitting on the other side, and I said,
I think Tom Hanks has been there.
"Well, we always sit here. So we always sit here." And he goes, "So do we." And I go, "You think we're going to save anyone?" He goes, "Yeah, we're all going to die."
Right.
that
That's what I
is that what
said,
you
too.
said? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I
He
You don't
said.
need to
"We're
worry
all
about
gonna
saving
die."
I don't worry about
anybody.
saving anybody.
Are you joking?
This is true.
Another thing we got to recap that I know you wanted to come on the show today for was we had a full, total solar eclipse last week.
I mean, we personally didn't.
Yeah, and mom had a lot to say about that because she doesn't think everybody should be looking at that.
Yes.
Shouldn't be looking at it.
My son.
Well, I mean,
my
looking
son,
at it even with glasses.
my son, your brother.
Yep.
Your brother-in-law.
Which one? What son are we talking about?
Rishi.
Oh, okay.
Matt.
Rishi, Matt in India. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Matt.
Anyway.
Now, Matt, you can listen to this episode because Mom's on.
Yeah. It's
Sick
just,
of me, Mom's
don't
on.
listen
He
to
only likes the mom episode.
the first 20 minutes. Don't listen. Even
Right.
though I'm sure
He's already heard the story 3 times.
You've experienced millions of times.
Okay.
Did you ever
Anyway.
put one of those up, Matt? The suppository to make him poop?
Probably. We don't want to talk about it right now. We're done. We're done with that
That's
subject.
a yes.
Okay.
Your mother's on here. We're done.
What about Mark?
What about Mark? So many things are
Put it this
making
way,
sense
you're
Yeah,
not
in
Mark,
my
last
head.
week.
You're not the first. Anyway. So,
Okay, you were the first, but you weren't the last.
Yeah.
Right.
So, from the very beginning, when he started his religion and everything, in India and other countries, you're not supposed to watch the solar eclipse.
Why?
It has radiation in
Well,
it.
it does,
They
yeah.
said, and people
Evil radiation.
radiation.
Evil
What do you
radiation.
think? Everybody's so sick. Anyway, so they said that they go into churches and pray,
During
You know,
solar eclipses.
and so none of the kids can look at it. So in the schools, every kid's got to go out there. They're not going
Right.
to keep their glasses on. They're all going to look and get the radiation.
No, they have to keep their glasses on, otherwise they're
No.
gonna go blind.
They
Even if
take
they-
them off.
No, they're gonna go blind.
Even if
Little
they...
kids, I've looked at it when I was little.
That's what I said, too. I said, I look at this eclipse all the time.
We go out there.
don't.
My mom never
Like
said.
for
We
us,
just looked at it.
Maybe that's why our eyes are so little, Mom.
for us,
Our eyes were huge.
They
we
never
were
grew.
we were at like a 30%. So you actually physically couldn't look at the sun without it hurting.
Do you know who never looked at a solar eclipse? Josh.
Oh, yeah.
And then Bill with buggy eyes. He's never
Okay.
looked at the eclipse before. That's it.
Okay.
Oh,
Me and
jeez.
you got the little slits. That's how come.
I guess.
I could actually look straight on with these little eyes like I got with the little slits. I could look straight on anything.
They go if you squint
Okay.
real little and look through something like 2 little dots.
It has to like bounce.
I go,
off of
my eyes are
something else.
dots.
Yeah.
I don't need to look through dots. My
I
eyes
know.
are
I
dots.
can just say, working in the eye world, I have actually seen people with damage from looking at the sun on their retinas.
Oh.
So
So there.
it's a real thing.
Well, don't look
Well,
at
me
it.
and Mom must
Anyway,
have a superpower.
now that we've found
Never
out.
actually looked at the sun.
No, but now that the world has found out, this is what they say. And-
So-
But this
So
is
that
more
I
of a
didn't wanna
religious
look
thing.
at
It's kind of radiation and evil, right? You know, kind of like,
They didn't say evil.
or not evil. I thought it was like a devil thing.
He didn't say.
Okay, he just said they don't want to. They believe that you get radiation.
Yeah.
Well, there's also, I
From
mean,
it.
They
it's
believe
not
that
a
you
very
shouldn't look at something
rich
like that.
country. So do they have like the ability to get the special glasses at the ready?
No, I doubt they have special.
Right,
They don't
so-
even look at it.
So that
Or
you
maybe
shouldn't.
They,
You
maybe
shouldn't
they just,
look
maybe
at
they
it.
just told everybody since they
You
know you
shouldn't.
can't get
Yeah,
glasses to
like,
go
just
in and
don't.
not
'Cause
look
no one
at
would
it.
be able
you
to
will
see.
get like a solar retinopathy if you look at it without
Yeah,
glasses.
so maybe that's how they got everybody not to look at it. They send them in and say it's
like just-
radiation.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
That's true, Mom. You never thought about that.
You said it was in the middle of the night.
Oh, for them?
Yeah. So if you don't have the sun, how do you look at it? You have to.
They didn't have the eclipse. I was gonna say I don't think it hit them at all.
I have no idea.
There's eclipses
India.
like every year. It's just in different parts
probably
of the world.
started a
Yeah.
long time ago in India. But I
I
remember
believe,
Matt.
I'm sure a lot of other religions have a lot of stuff
Matt
to
goes.
do with
I
it.
remember Matt. He goes, "Oh, I go. Oh, we got our telescope. We're gonna look at the solar thing. Years ago." And he goes, "Don't look at it, Mom. You're not supposed to look at it." I said, "Oh, okay."
I'm gonna
Okay.
research this a little further.
I sent Dad a video that Ryan gave me. Did you see it?
Well, I thought it was a solar eclipse.
It's the clips, and
He
then
showed everybody in the bar.
Oh,
a guy's ball sack comes and covers it.
covers a light,
and
so it
drop-
looks like a
covers a-
solar eclipse, but it's not.
But we were all thinking, it's not Ryan Crump, is it?
No, it's
Oh, I don't know.
No,
if it is.
it's
I don't know
not.
if it is or not. Mark sent that to Mel, and Mel got mad at Mark because she's like, "Why are you doing that?" She thought Mark did
So
that
it was him doing it.
because Mark was at the hospital
Really?
getting a CT scan at the time.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
You know.
I just chewed my ice. Can you hear it on here?
No,
Oh.
I don't hear anything like that.
Anyway, yeah, I was wondering where he got it and who did it, but they probably just found it on there.
Yeah, I would say
Internet.
that was.
Yeah, it was an internet joke or whatever.
But I don't know how everybody got it. I didn't get it at first. Dad
What?
just kept laughing.
I had to watch it twice to make sure that I saw.
I
what
think
saw.
guys get it more because they have balls.
Right.
Well, there was like little hairs like you could see through.
That's why Mel thought it was Mark because he said, "Yeah, no, you don't have very much hair down there. There's like 2 hairs on there."
Oh, no, I know Mark doesn't have very hairy balls.
I guess not.
Wait, does anybody have like hairy balls like that?
I don't think so.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
Fuzzy.
I think they're just fuzzy balls. I think.
What about Joe?
I don't know. I've never seen Joe's
I
balls.
don't know.
Mom probably
funny.
has.
I don't. No, I
Maybe.
don't know. What are you bringing now?
I don't remember. Pleading the
If
fifth.
I have, it's left my mind. Anyway.
Another thing happened yesterday or the day before. What do you think of OJ dying, Mom?
Well, good riddance.
Oh, okay.
And
Do you think OJ killed
That's what
them?
Caitlyn Jenner
yes,
said.
they all say.
Most people say he killed him, but he got off.
No, all the news people, everybody in the news, everybody said,
He did it.
yeah, he just got out of
But
it.
all he needed was one person to acquit him out of the whole jury. So if you
Yeah.
could convince one person, and there was a whole racist thing going on. So if you can convince one person in the jury, you get off. So
I
Yeah.
mean,
so let's just, I don't know how many people are in a jury,
12.
like 12?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
11 might have said guilty and 1 said,
No, the gloves
what
didn't
about-
fit.
Yeah.
The gloves
must-
didn't fit, so we must.
That's-
yeah, the gloves don't fit, must acquit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The glove doesn't fit. You
Yeah,
know,
they shrunk them in the dryer
I bet
for
you-
days.
I was telling some
Okay, it
guys
doesn't
that
work
swim
that
on-
way, but
stretching them and stretching
no, but
them
once
on
leather gets
no,
wet,
they're soaked in blood.
yeah, once leather gets wet, it shrinks. Once
Yeah.
it dries.
But here's the other
Well,
thing. If I was the attorney on there,
So the
I would
attorney
have
did
told
great.
OJ, you're going to eat so much salt
Sodium.
in the next
Blow
2 days.
those hands up.
Blow the face, the hands, everything. So he put his hands in
Yeah.
there all swollen.
Nothing's gonna
And the glove's going to
you know,
shrink
he put his
anyways.
hands in like this, and it's only halfway up his hands, and he's going, look,
He's
look,
doing all
look,
these
everybody.
hand
He's like,
exercises.
look at, yeah.
Yeah.
Building them up, strong, bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So it
Which,
doesn't
well,
fit
the
in the
leather
thing.
shrinks when it gets wet either way. So there's
Yeah.
if you did the 2 combo, the gloves
Yeah.
wouldn't fit.
Kyle, do you know anything about the OJ trial?
A little, only probably because I
'Cause it was
watched like the
1992
American
was-
like crime story.
Well,
Oh,
tell
it
me
happened
that
in 92,
it's
then the
30
trial ended
year-
in 94.
Kelly's 32.
It's 32 years
so
ago.
it was 31 years ago. She was 1. And so
oh, yeah. it was
I
a-
remember, of course, everything.
Yep.
But
Well, she had her
Kylie was
first
so
birthday
young.
party, and we're all instead of doing the birthday party, we're all gathered around the TV watching the OJ people
The
chase the
race?
Bronco. Yeah.
But guess what it was, too?
What?
It was a Kentucky Derby.
That can't be.
Oh, it can't be?
It can't be because it was
The
June.
Kentucky
It was
Derby's
June
always in
17th.
May.
The Kentucky Derby is always in May.
Oh, there was something else.
I think there
Oh,
was
some.
There wasn't football on either.
No.
No, it's. If
Oh,
it's
never
June,
mind.
The,
Sorry.
the only thing it would be is an NBA basketball game.
Could be NBA.
Oh,
was- that's-
maybe that was.
yeah.
Maybe there was a real important basketball game,
I'm not sure.
and then that came
It
on.
got-
There could
we-
be
Oh,
another
wait,
horse
wait.
race, but
well,
not
no,
the
we
Derby.
no.
no, there was a sports event.
It interrupted
They
the.
interrupted.
You're right, Mom. It
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
And
it might
every-
have been a playoff basketball game we were watching, and it interrupted. Everybody said, "What is this?"
And everybody
See if
wanted to
the
watch
Google
it.
has
Yeah,
There was
yeah,
something
Kylie, Google
on.
that.
The reason they had the TV on, there was something that all the guys were watching
I believe
back
that.
then.
Yeah, because
and
why would the TV be on at the birthday party? Think
Yeah.
about it. I don't know.
Sean had it on.
Yeah, and it interrupted it.
Yeah, she's gonna look it up.
Okay, look that up, Kylie, and get back to us. Are you excited, Mom? We got all these party. We got a party coming up today.
Yep. That's gonna be fun. My granddaughter turned 14.
Yep. Big
She
party.
looked beautiful at her mask dance.
I think
Yeah.
we have to say what that means. She went to a masquerade dance last night.
Why?
Oh,
What
yeah.
did you say?
What did I say?
Oh, it interrupted the NBA finals.
Oh, NBA finals.
Yes,
Yeah.
my brain still works.
I know it
Sure, because
does.
you said Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, but she knew. Yeah, but she knew an event
Well,
was
there was
happening.
some kind of event.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kylie.
Sorry.
Yeah, she knew an event was
There
happening.
was some
Who
kind
were the
of
teams
event.
playing? Was it the
Oh, let
Lakers?
me see if I can tell you that.
See if it was the Lakers because that's in LA.
Oh, that's so funny.
Could have been. I bet. I mean, a good chance it could have been the Lakers.
Let's see.
Were
if
you
it
there,
will tell
Eric?
me.
Yeah,
Mm.
I was there.
Yeah.
Kylie's looking
Boo
it
is there, the next door neighbor.
Yep. A
They
lot,
were
a
all
lot of
there.
people were there.
Yeah.
But no, and what do you think about for Kylie's birthday? We're gonna do Derby Day Mayo.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Derby
wear a
de
derby
Mayo.
hat?
No, I'm going to be the Mexican grandma.
The Mexican
Oh.
grandma.
You're gonna
okay.
wear a poncho?
I showed you my
I
outfit.
can't remember what you're wearing.
I'm wearing a dress off the shoulders.
Oh
the
yeah, you did show
Spanish-
me. Yeah, that
and
looked
then a
good. A
big
Spanish dress and then a
sombrero
Well,
with
sombrero.
that's
flowers
like
underneath.
quite the.
I got to figure out Dad. He might wear one of my hats.
You could look.
Oh,
Well,
Oh,
you know, I'll
yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Got
look
a lot of hats.
Cubana looking, or you know, where you would wear the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you wear? Yeah, something like that.
What would these two wear the Kentucky Derby?
oh boy. This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National.
Great American Storage
America.
and Reno Yard.
For all your outdoor storage needs. They'd be wearing some hillbilly hat.
I figured it out.
Okay, what is it,
What?
Keeks?
It was the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks.
Oh, wow. We never would have guessed that in a million
No.
years. I would
Game
just
5.
assume, I would have guessed assume it would have been the,
There's a lot
Yeah.
of sports things that day,
'Cause
actually.
They had to
There
cut
was?
into
There
a
was.
sports thing
yep.
to have this, and then we're all watching the Bronco. They kept the Bronco. It's on display in a museum.
Here.
Really?
The hair, is it at the Harris? No, sure.
No,
Wow.
it's at
OJ probably had to sell it. She had to sell
Murder
everything else.
Museum.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. But it's the whole Bronco.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what we want to see.
I always
That
found it
old, ugly
interesting
Bronco.
looking back. Don't remember this day at
Yeah.
all. That he wasn't driving fast.
It was like 40 miles an hour.
Right. He was like going 25 in a neighborhood.
Yeah, because they were
like,
freaked out. You know, the guy driving was his
not
friend.
even going like the speed limit on the
Well,
freeway.
What the deal was, OJ was in the back with a gun.
It was a
Oh,
back.
because he was like
And his
suicidal,
best
correct? Did I
friends,
hear that?
And his best friend, he said drive. In,
He was
to
afraid if he
Mexico
stopped
or something
driving
like
that
that.
he would
yeah.
shoot himself.
He's in the
Yes,
back, sitting
yes.
on the floor
Yeah,
Okay,
and crying.
and crying with the gun,
Got it.
Yeah.
which you only do that if you did it.
Most
mean,
He's
likely.
not
I
that
mean-
upset
I
about
mean,
her
yeah.
dying. You know,
Yeah.
both of them dying together when they were basically boyfriend and girlfriend.
Did you guys ever hear the theory that OJ is Khloe Kardashian's dad?
No.
Oh yeah.
There's a rumor that OJ is Khloe Kardashian, the bigger, taller Kardashian father.
I don't think so.
That Chris was having an affair
I don't
with
think so
OJ.
either, but
I think they were friends with Nicole. They
She's
didn't
not
like
dark
OJ.
enough.
I don't
Like,
think
I don't
so.
think they really liked OJ. I think they were friends with.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I
Nicole.
think they all look like the dad and the mom. The dad's real, you seen him. The gray has that gray streak through him.
Yeah.
He was in the
Yeah.
the
He's
court
OJ's lawyer.
lawyer in
Yeah.
the courtroom.
Yeah. Until they felt he wasn't doing his job,
Oh.
then they got Johnny Cochran, the other
Yeah,
guy.
then he was like an assistant.
But
And
as
then-
soon as Johnny Cochran came in, then they pulled the race card. It got
Oh.
real racial.
And then another thing
That's how
came
they ended
out.
up winning. It was a racist thing.
Oh.
Everybody that was in that on his side have died.
All the lawyers and everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
One
true.
committed suicide.
Kardashian had cancer.
Kardashian, and a whole bunch of them had something wrong with them, and
Johnny Cochran.
they
died
all died.
a few years back. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
kinda weird. I saw
interesting.
that on.
And then now.
I mean,
OJ
how old are they though?
They're
Like,
all,
Kardashian
they're all
died
roughly
young, but
OJ's age.
Yeah.
70. Between
My
70
age.
and 75.
My
or whatever.
our age.
I mean that is
Yeah.
younger to this day and age, but
All right. Well, let's stop talking
Yeah.
about OJ.
okay.
One of the other things that was very exciting to me, and I got a text
Very exciting.
from my daughter Skylar, and she texted me,
Oh,
Gary and Teresa are getting divorced, and I was so excited because I know it was a sham, and they're the they're the golden
I'm
bachelor.
not positive it was a sham.
all
or not.
these couples were in love with them.
Yeah.
So happy. I didn't care about them at all.
Mom always knew Gary was a fraud.
I don't know if Gary was a fraud.
Mom, was
a
he a
fraud.
fraud or what was he?
Fraud.
I mean, why do you say he's a fraud?
I don't know. I saw something in him that didn't seem right.
You know what my
Okay.
theory is?
What?
He wanted her money. And then
Oh,
once
you
they
think
got
so?
kind of married, she's like, well, my money's your money, this money, your money. I think he was like money
Oh,
hungry.
well, I'm sure before they got married, they signed like prenups.
I doubt it. Their age, no.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, heck no. You don't think their kids were like, you better sign something?
Well, how do you know how much money they had?
I can't
no, I don't
remember the
think
guy-
She
so.
still works.
She does?
She
Well,
still
I
works.
can't believe they got
yes,
married
she does.
so fast.
She's like a financial person.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know.
She was so in love with Gary. She was so weird looking anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
At the very end,
I wasn't buying it because the wedding seemed weird to me.
they better not do it again. I know they.
No, they're
everybody
They're
liked
doing
him.
another
Well, I
Golden
think,
Bachelorette.
and I said
None
this.
of them stay together.
I
Wasn't
said
it someone's
this.
dad? Real handsome man.
Oh, well, they wanted to get Kelsey's dad from Joey's fiance.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
real handsome.
Oh, I-
The mom died, and
Oh, yeah, that guy was
Yeah.
kind of cool. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I said this in the midst of the Golden Bachelor season.
I
that-
thought you were talking about Travis Kelsey.
oh
Yeah, so
no,
I'm like, what?
Sorry.
His dad.
Right.
You're all ew. No. That when you're like a grandparent and you've established this single life around your family,
Yeah.
you don't want to pack up your stuff and move to another state. away from
yeah.
your family,
We
away
were
from
saying
your
that from
grandkids.
episode 1.
And they say that's the reason, which I totally get. So if they're
Which-
going to redo this Golden
only
Bachelor,
get people in your state.
you need
Yeah.
to stay within that area.
Yeah, like if you're from New York, get all New York people.
Yes.
They have thousands of submissions.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
not like they can't do it.
And
So
then-
I think that's how they need to change
Yeah,
it.
you can't live in Jersey
No,
and
you can't
someone is in
expect
LA.
someone like Teresa, or her husband died like 14 years ago or something.
Did he
She's a-
move to her?
No, they were going to move to South Carolina. She's from Jersey. He's from Indiana, and they
No,
were
he's
going
from Wisconsin.
No, Indiana. He lives now in Indiana.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
And so they were gonna let's meet in the middle. Make like I always wanted to live in South Carolina, but then it was kind of like, well, I don't want to leave my family.
Yeah, you got grandkids and
Yeah.
stuff. Up and go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, though. I read through this Gary guy
Yeah.
for a little bit,
I
and
didn't
I think he's
so.
mean.
Oh.
I think, one thing he says his girlfriend at the reunion, his high school reunion was too fat.
She came out and said that, but it was after
And
they got
I think it
everything
was true
ended.
because the girl that he picked was a toothpick.
Right.
No, but remember, he made the wedding list, or what do you call it? For the presents.
Yeah.
All high end stuff.
But I mean, I don't know if he necessarily did that. I think that
That you don't
network
know.
made him do that.
But anyway, I think they were
Yeah.
milking the wedding, the Amazon thing, and the
I
sponsors.
think they had
and,
a sponsor with Amazon.
yeah, and it finally caught up with them, and the real world sunk in, and they're getting
Well,
divorced.
what I find
like every other bachelors
I
do.
find slightly interesting is because they did this interview like, oh, we've
Yeah.
decided this isn't going to work. Like, we're still going to be in each other's lives. Rah, rah, rah. That literally Gary left that interview and filed for divorce within hours.
Who said?
What do you mean?
Really? You read that?
Yeah. Within hours, he filed for divorce.
Really?
Without asking her.
I don't know. I don't know
Wow.
that.
What was the interview again?
They had an interview saying that they're going to dissolve their marriage.
Oh, and then they did it right
Within
after.
hours, he went and did it.
You've not even married, what, a few months?
3 months.
3 months?
Well, that's happened to a few of them. I mean, not the.
well, I mean,
senior
most of the
bachelors.
bachelors, but yeah.
You would think the senior bachelors. Why would they do
Yeah.
it? I mean,
I heard a
they're
weird
just old. This is like you wanted to be together
Yeah.
just for companionship.
I heard a weird statistic. 70% of people getting divorced, it's always usually initiated by the woman.
I know. I heard that once
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, and they
Or maybe
said
you told me.
they said because normally after 40 years old, the women start changing a little bit as far
Their
as
hormones probably
start
change.
changing.
Yeah.
And so that weighs them to do the divorce.
Like I
Oh.
might
You've
as
been
well.
divorced with Dad like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still married.
That's why they have two
Yeah,
houses.
still
55
going.
years.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a condo, honey.
What?
Yeah.
Condo.
and we even had a house to escape from.
Right.
We had an
Right.
extra house.
That's what I mean. You
three
had a
of 'em.
condo.
What makes a successful marriage, Mom?
Oh, you always ask me that.
I do. Well, I'm
Obviously, he
asking you
hasn't
again.
listened
Yeah.
yet.
I
Well,
haven't listened to one thing.
probably.
Obviously, whatever you tell me doesn't work.
I always, yes, you do. You have to have date night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I asked you this a long time ago. Say it again, though. It's good. It's
Date
good for the
night.
young people out
Date
there.
night.
Skylar
Date
listening,
night.
Movie
all the young
night.
kids
Or
listening.
all of you with kids,
Yeah.
leave your kids at home. Have a date night.
Yeah. Oh, get a babysitter.
And
Forget
don't
about
bring the kids. It ruins
No,
the
yeah,
date
forget
night.
about being
You need
worried
adults
about your babysitter.
conversation.
Get a
Worried about
babysitter.
leaving your kids.
Get a
leaving your kids.
babysitter, right?
Get a
Right.
babysitter. You should have saw who we left Eric with.
Again, childhood trauma coming back at you hot.
Yeah, we just left him there, and we gave him a pack of those butt pellets and said, "Here, have
Good
fun.
luck."
Have fun with him." Okay, but if you had to sum it up in one thing, date night. Not like compromise. Not like
Just
you
a fun dinner, date night,
have fun.
movie night.
Have fun.
Well, I think like a date night.
I mean, we probably did it every.
You wouldn't say
every-
have a podcast every week.
No. Why would I say
No.
that?
But I think date night, like
But we have
if you
fun
think
doing
about
this.
it, when you go
Oh,
to
you guys have fun.
Yeah.
when you go to dinner by yourself with your significant other, you
Yeah.
talk, you communicate. So it's kind of reinforcing those.
When you go with the kids, they're running under
You
the
can't
table.
talk.
You're
You can have
yelling
an
at them
adult
and
conversation.
Yeah, just so you
yeah.
picking their nose and
Just
everything.
something, your night, I think that's what we've been doing for a long time. And I
But-
think a lot of people do.
But I think
they
it should
do
be
now.
once a week for sure.
Yeah.
Not
Well, I
once. I mean, a
think-
lot of these couples nowadays they
Like
go out
once
like
every
once
6 months.
Yeah, 3 months they go out without the kids.
Right.
They go out to dinner, but they don't go out.
I mean, some people don't like
you
to
know.
go out. What about like the sober people?
Well, years ago we used to go dancing, but nobody has dancing anymore.
That's a thing,
Right.
not a thing anymore.
I know they don't have.
We just go
I was
dancing.
telling Marcus the other day that they need places like the Blue Martini where it's open for dinner, then they move everything and have dancing after, but not like club dancing, like a band comes in or something.
Nobody knows how to dance.
Yeah,
like
you don't
want to
go to casino to do that. You want to go to a dance
No,
place.
you know, in Arizona and Scottsdale, they have the Blue Martini.
Well,
It's the only example I can think of. Or they have, Eli's in Arizona. And so they have dinner, and it's nice, and then about 9 o'clock, they move everything, and it turns into like a dance club. They either have a DJ or they'll have a band, and it's for older, 40 and above, or mid-30s. It's not like
it's not like the Sandbar in Arizona.
No, not like the Sandbar.
Yeah.
God,
That place is gone now.
That's
Oh,
called
it is?
The
Yeah.
Sandbar is gone.
Oh yeah, they put a different restaurant.
Now people
Oh my
swear
God,
they
we're going
put
to get shit-faced up
Rufinol.
for margaritas.
Yeah, Ryan swears they put like
It's gone.
Rufinols in there or whatever.
Yeah,
into their
it's a
drinks.
nice food. There's a nice restaurant there.
Oh, well.
Yeah,
Oh.
that changed.
Sandbar's gone. Wow.
We're not
Yeah.
getting roofied anymore.
I know.
Right. I mean, that's why they got closed down.
Right.
So did Skylar text you today?
Oh, with her foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
We knew
no,
about
we've
it
seen
before.
it. Yeah. She hurt herself at the skate park.
I said your accident ready to happen.
I
We
know.
tell her that all the
I
time.
go, poor
Yeah.
baby.
2 days ago, and I don't know why I do this as a parent. When the kids get
Oh
hurt,
my
I start
God.
yelling at them.
Well,
Yeah.
your phone was off, so Skylar had called me, and I talked to her and kind of talked. She was bawling when she called me.
Yeah, she's going to the
I
urgent
talked
care.
her off the edge. She calmed down. And then when you were done, I told him. And so he calls her, and she picks up the phone. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "That's not the right reaction."
I said, I told
Yeah.
you, don't be skateboarding like that. You're not
I'm like,
Charlie.
that's not what she wants to hear
Why
right now.
is
You're
she
not a good
skateboarding?
skateboarding.
No.
You do that second.
Yeah.
First you ask,
Coordination's
"Are you
not good.
okay?"
Coordination is not good.
Oh, no.
Well, she showed me a video of her skateboarding on the flatland.
Like 2 days before.
and she ate shit. So this time she decides to go down the bowl and then twist her ankle.
Skylar.
But
I didn't
anyway,
want to.
Well, she's
I
not
just
skateboarding
brought that up because
anytime
I got the
soon.
text today. But
yeah,
I said, you're just a walking accident.
right.
Can't help it.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Some people
skateboard.
get hurt all
That's
the
why I
time.
don't do certain kind of
That's
sports
why?
like that. Yeah,
That's like Marcus skimboarding. He was older, and then he gets on the skinboard, and
twists his knee out.
yeah,
Yeah.
his leg hasn't been the
Ugh.
same.
Knees.
Yeah.
Is that what
Well,
he was
that
getting a CT on?
Oh yeah, you can't do it. That's medical. That's
That's a
HIPAA.
HIPAA?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not telling you what happened.
Oh, I'll ask you off the
Yeah,
air.
you asked me off
funny.
the air. Yeah,
Sorry, it just came to me.
Yeah.
right.
That's
But
funny.
what was I saying, Kylie?
I don't know.
No, I was saying about
Dates,
Dates,
ankles.
marriage.
what?
marriage, ankles, roofies. I don't know. We go.
Oh man,
we travel around a
Now
lot.
it's getting
no.
Skylar's ankle. I
skipped-
don't know.
We skipped a lot.
I was saying
skip.
Drink a
through a
bottle.
lot.
I was saying drink a bottle of this.
You want to have a date night?
honey? Guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits vodka cocktail,
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
and I love you and your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
How do you like that commercial, Mom?
Yeah, it's great.
How much does
You think
Dan
it's
like
good?
when your mom comes on and talks through all the ads?
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's too bad Dad can't drink it.
yeah. Podcast Dan is the hardest time when you talk through the ads.
Did I say something?
Yeah, yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know. It's no big deal.
Oh, is that new?
He can deal with it. He knows when you and Dad are on that
Well,
he's
it's
got to
new.
do some
He
stuff.
has,
Yeah.
to, he has to work a little harder those
Yeah.
days.
That was a new
Yeah.
segment of
I
yours.
like that one. So when Kylie and I go to Key West, we want to do a live show with the Juicy Tits people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
you want to
that'll
come?
be good.
You want to come
Wanna
beyond?
come to Key West?
No, no, I don't know when.
And not till next year, like January or something.
Is it?
Key West,
I know.
Florida.
I know.
You want to come?
She doesn't
Sure.
sound very excited.
Oh, you don't
Well,
want to
sure.
come.
Why would? Well, I don't know if I want to go where you guys stay.
Oh, right.
Why?
You guys go out late at night and do stuff and sleep
What do
all
you
day.
do?
We do. That's true.
We go to bed early. We're not the swingers that you think we are. We can't
think
swing
you're the
anymore.
swinger.
So that's how you make
don't-
marriage work.
I don't think the definition of swingers you're using it the right way.
I don't think
Swingers.
so either.
We
I
can't
mean, you
swing
can.
anymore.
I think you can do.
Oh, no.
I think, you know what swingers are? Swingers are two couples that get together and have
With
sex
other
with each
couples.
other.
Well, I don't know what you do.
No,
That's got nothing
you're,
to do with
You're
me.
talking about like having fun, not swingers.
Yeah, going out
Going
at
out
night.
late.
Why don't you and Dad go to that naked bar?
Sleeping all
If you want to
Oh.
swing, go to that
I
naked
don't-
bar.
I don't
What
wanna
is it? Eden's
swing.
Garden? Some
Garden
garden.
of Eden.
Garden of Eden.
You and
I don't-
Dad go to the Garden of Eden.
I don't want to
You can
swing.
swing
sign
a
up
dick
for the
around.
I don't want to swing.
You get the dick swung in your face.
I don't want. I don't want to swing. You want?
You want to see us swing?
You said me and Dad swing.
We don't swing like
No.
that
Oh,
anymore.
we don't
she said.
swing like
We
that
don't
anymore.
swing
Bring it
like
back.
you guys anymore.
You're talking like swinging is when you know what swinging is. Swingers.
Well, I didn't mean that.
I know. But I know what you meant. I'm clarifying because the audience doesn't know what you
Now
mean.
I think that we're swingers.
Right. My parents are swingers.
Actually, I don't know what you do in Key West. That's
Oh,
why I'm
boy.
afraid.
Have you ever encountered, because you guys got partied a lot in your life, we going out and someone says, hey, do you and Dad want to swing with us?
Yes, but I don't want to say the names.
Don't say the name, but tell us what happened.
We
Don't say
didn't
the
go-
names.
We didn't go.
So they said you and Dad. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. I said you and Al.
Al, yeah, because
come
we're not calling him
to-
Daddy.
Come to our house and we'll all four have sex together. And you said no, we're not going.
Well, we weren't going to go to the place they were going.
They went to a place to do this, or just a house, their own
Like a
private
hotel?
house, or they went with a bunch of people.
Well, years ago,
Yeah,
there was, well, I don't know if I should say.
go ahead.
People,
Who cares? You're 75 years old.
you mean kissing each other's husband, but not doing anything?
More
No,
than that.
I'm talking sex. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
wait.
no.
No, but they have those swingers.
She's like, I've made out
hotels
with
or
a few
whatever.
husbands, though.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Oh, I
that.
mean,
No.
everybody would just make out with each other. That's
Just
not a big
something
deal.
fun,
That's not
you
a
know.
big deal. Yeah, that's
But
what I'm into.
I have-
That's good.
I don't have any memories of that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, boy.
gone out of my mind. You know,
Right.
we're only like 20 years
So
old.
what do you think
Yeah,
we do on
right.
those Wayne trips then, Diane?
What wedding trips?
Wait, those
You know, we go
trips
to the
with
Wayne
Mark and Mel and
trips.
Chris and Lauren. Oh, now we know it.
I don't think,
It's my brother. That's not happening.
I can't see you swinging
No,
with your brother and sisters.
it's my
Sister-in-law,
brother.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Brother and
No.
sister-in-law.
No, I just
Not
think
even
you-
in Palm Springs.
Well, I don't know what you did in Palm Springs. You were with your old friend.
Oh, with Allie and Brandt.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with Allie and
No,
Brandt too.
The other
Oh,
ones.
and
Oh right, yeah,
the fun
the
weekend.
swinger
Just say
one.
that. Just joking.
The swinger friends.
right. Well,
The two men.
maybe that's what makes a successful marriage: swinging.
I don't think that it does.
That'd probably get you divorced.
I think that it
Yeah.
probably
Everybody
doesn't.
start, what you do is you end up going with another couple, and then you end up,
At
or either
some
the other
point-
couple start liking each other more, and then,
Yeah.
then it gets
Yeah,
a big
it's
mess.
At
right.
some point, an emotion's gonna happen between somebody.
Or
Yeah.
like two of them will
I
like
mean,
each other a lot, and the
yeah.
other ones don't, so they're doing
At
it,
some
and they're doing
point,
nothing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a big problem.
Yep.
Just
Probably shouldn't do
long,
that.
long time ago. Just people, I don't know. Can't remember.
Remember when I got propositioned while camping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went camping, and a lady wanted to swing with Kiley
Oh.
at the campground.
Oh, no.
Wait.
A
Yeah.
random lady.
That's what I get for taking the kids to literally the swing.
Yeah.
And I was worried about her. I had to go over there and rescue
When
her.
you
And
left
this
me
to
over
come
there,
after
Mel finally
Kiley?
was like, I think you need to go get Kiley.
Yeah, and Kylie's
you,
getting
Mel.
picked up on by a girl.
She's rubbing my back.
Yeah, she kept
Oh,
rubbing.
no.
And then
And I'm trying
after,
to leave. I'm like, oh, I got to get
after
wine. She's
Kiley
like,
left-
I have wine. And I'm like, oh, my God.
After Kiley left, she came over with cake, and she's not Kylie.
I know. And then
Oh,
I'm like, oh, I
no.
think dinner's ready. I'll feed you dinner. I'm like, oh, my God, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
She's in a trailer by herself.
No, her
no,
husband and everything.
and kids
Oh.
and like another family.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange.
And I thought Kylie was just having fun, so I left her over there. I didn't know
No,
anything
I
was
was
happening.
getting
Yeah.
molested.
She's getting molested by a woman.
Jeez. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. You never know who you're camping next to.
Right.
I
I can't
know.
believe you just left me over there too. Looking back,
Well, I thought you having. I didn't say you're hanging out. I didn't know the girl was lady's a weirdo. I have no idea.
Yeah,
could have
that.
been raped that night.
By a woman?
No, the husband.
Oh, the husband. Yeah,
Oh.
maybe. I don't know. I came back and checked on you.
No, you only because Mel made you.
Right. She's like, you better go rescue Kylie.
I don't remember Mel camping.
No, they just came for the day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
why were they there? I
Actually,
don't
Mark
remember
might
that.
have stayed the night with the kids.
I
Mel
think
went
we
home.
came, yeah.
We were probably there. I remember them
probably
coming.
were.
Yeah, you probably were.
Yeah.
I don't know. Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrola Concrete Construction and doTERRA Essential Oils. You can get this from Aislinn Mueller, and our handle at Insta is at This Essential Life. Last week on our podcast, Kylie did the funniest thing. I thought it was really funny. You know the San Diego Padres?
Yeah.
So they dress up on Friday nights into like a
It's like a bright pink and
Bright
like
pink and
seafoam green.
yeah, they look like, they're from Miami or something
Yeah.
like that. And I was like, oh, I think they dress up like that because it's their culture from South America. And
Spain or something.
In
Like you were
Spain or
just
something
throwing
like this.
different
Yeah.
countries out
and then so
there.
Kylie goes to me, she goes, San Diego borders Mexico, my friend.
Yeah.
She goes, San Diego borders Mexico,
Yeah.
my friend. I didn't catch this, so I listened back on the podcast. She called me my friend.
I think that that's a weird way
friend.
of me like putting you down.
Oh, maybe. So she said
maybe.
Like
because it's
like instead of saying
they're making
idiot,
it like
I'm saying my friend.
It turned out it was because of Baja.
Like it's kind of like a bless your heart.
like a Baja.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do the colors because it's like the culture of San Diego and Baja.
Yeah. And real quick here,
Oh.
Mom, what do you think about baseball players, their long hair, greasy hair these days?
Well, I just can't believe you have that big, thick, hairy beard that we just saw the game yesterday.
Right.
I don't know if he's on the Giants or the other team.
Yeah, but I mean, and they don't like groom their hair or beard, and they're real long hair.
No, they want it all greasy, and then
Wonder
they want
why.
their chains and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
Baseball used to be neat and clean.
Yeah, no, they're not neat and clean.
I don't know why that
There's
is.
something
Make 'em
about
run
that
slower?
hair hanging down the pitchers.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then it got so much
Didn't get in
jewelry
the
on
way.
it's hitting them in the face when they
we,
run.
we talked about
Right,
that last
yeah.
week, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
The jewelry's hitting them in the face when they run, swinging.
Hair,
all
sweat.
Like how
Why do
many
you have to have jewelry to play baseball?
how many
Why wouldn't you just take it off?
baseball
Yeah.
players are chipping a tooth on those chains?
I know.
Yeah, they got to be.
And
Yeah.
like
They're flying in their face, and then as soon as they get to first base, instead of worrying what's happening, they're fixing their chain.
right.
I don't know. I
I
always
don't know
see
why
these
they don't
things.
do it. Who knows?
Yeah.
But anyway, if you like this podcast, you like Mom on this podcast, rate us a 5.
Yeah.
You can follow or subscribe. Now, do you know if you go on your Apple phone,
Yeah.
you can hit the little ... and it'll say copy link or share episode, and you can click that,
Share it
and
with
then
your
you can
friends.
share it with a friend or something, and they can listen to it. So if you want, I'll show you how to do it. If you want someone to listen
I'm
to
going
it,
to share
you can
this
share
with
it.
a friend.
You
Yeah.
should.
None of my friends listen to
Uh,
this.
Well, then maybe they should.
They should start calling them all. Call them all. What about Bruce and Linda?
Well, they listen to it.
Yeah, they'll listen to it.
They know we're gross.
They
They
know
already-
we're gross.
They know
They
we're
already-
all gross.
They already know we're gross. Hey, speaking of gross, I went and got a blood test a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And I was, I'm afraid to get blood tests kind of, and it makes me
Yeah.
all nervous.
Like in a
So I
faint.
go there, and there's this guy that looks like he's straight out of the Munsters
Oh, no.
coming out, and he's calling people. So I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
please, not me. I want the nice-looking girl or something. to
Hey,
come out.
you're
Well,
not
how could you be
sexist?
that afraid?
What?
You're not sexist?
Well, this guy looked like
He looks like
You're
he
just
looked-
literally
He looked like he's out of the Munsters.
solidifying your sexistness.
Yeah, and I'm like, this guy looks like he's
Oh.
going to enjoy
Slash
stabbing me and-
ageist.
and- yeah,
I don't know why you still do that, because River faints. River passes out.
yeah. I don't. Well, River will be here pretty soon. You can
Look at
ask him
Dad.
why.
Dad's a professional now. He's hit so
I
many
know
blood
so
tests.
many blood tests. I was actually pretty good. I'm getting better with them now. So
Yeah, we were going
as
to
long
the
as
gate.
they're clean, nice-looking people, I don't want any grossos stabbing me with the thing because I'm afraid they're gonna
They're
be
gonna
rough.
what?
Except one time there was this. I went to get a blood test.
Yeah.
There was this young kid. He looked like he was 20 years old.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Afraid.
go, oh my god, this kid's gonna
Ageist.
stab me.
I know. He's not going to know how he
Ageist.
is.
And it was fine. He was good.
Oh.
But I was like so afraid because this young kid is a boy. I go, oh my
Yeah.
god, a boy is no finesse. It's gonna be horrible.
Oh, you're
But
so
no.
fussy.
And he was fine. He
At
was
least
good.
they can find your
Sexist
vein.
and ageist.
It's only when
Right.
they can't find the vein in your arm.
Yeah.
I
How
don't
would you
have
like
that
to be
trouble.
me?
Yeah, Kylie
Hey,
was stabbed like
look
10
at
times.
this.
They would
Remember
all
the-
grandma. They had to go on her ankle.
Remember
Wow,
that
really?
ER trip
God.
where the cute nurse stabbed me how many times? Couldn't get it. Brought in another cute nurse. Couldn't get it.
Oh,
Who'd they
you got
bring in?
that?
The big
burly
burly.
EMT.
Yeah, and he got it.
Oh.
Yeah, and Kylie got.
So-
I was getting so irritated. I'm like,
You're
you
like
stabbed
that.
her.
You can't get.
Yeah, I have a hard vein.
Oh,
she
my
has
God.
like small veins you can't see
And
very
your
well.
mom?
And no, just me. They don't run like in the middle. They run like up
Oh.
above.
Yeah,
It's
so
a pain.
Oh,
they put it in a
no.
weird spot. Yeah, it's gross. But
Yeah.
I'm like, how many times are you gonna stick her with a needle or whatever?
Yeah, they
It's
keep
so-
trying to try. Oh, I'm
So
glad I don't
there
have
you
that.
go.
gross.
See, sometimes the man can do
Big
it.
veins.
But anyway, this
Yeah.
episode is rattling along, so it's that
Yeah,
time, dear.
very exciting.
It is that time.
Last call. Who are we cheersing today?
Sandy Hut.
Swingers. Swingers. Juicy Tits Vodka and Swingers.
Nothing smells.
Ritz Crackers.
Yeah, Ritz Crackers.
Just joking. We got to
good
cheer
I think
you.
we cheers Mom.
Yes.
You're wanting to come. Are we all clear on the Sonny Hut?
Do you
I
feel
don't
like
think
you
we-
cleared up your?
I don't think we
guess.
learned
It just
anything.
sounded like, I went into any old Sandy Hut.
The only thing I learned is
It's an any old Sandy.
the
It
only
was a
thing
clean
I-
one.
The only thing I learned new on this podcast
Yeah.
is 1, you're a swinger, and 2, you used to shove laxatives up
In your
my
butt.
butthole when I was real little.
And leave you with strange
And
babies.
take them in and out, in and out, in and out.
That's why you wanted to do it to me.
That's what you do to make a baby go.
That's TMI, dear.
Make a baby. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with your swinging.
That's as close to swinging as you get, a laxative in and out of your.
Eric, you're bad.
Oh, good Lord.
Subscribe or follow us wherever you listen to your podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into My Life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Love you guys.
Love you, Mom. Love you, Keeks.